Welcome to the American Dream TV. I'm Salika Kerr, your host in the greater Tampa Bay area. Today we're going to take a look at Davis Island and Ybor City, two iconic neighborhoods here in Tampa Bay where the American dream is alive and well. I discovered my first guest, Ramon Perez, custom home builder and owner of HomeWorks Builders, because they built the home that Tom Brady lived in while he was here. Let's meet Ramon and hear how he brings dream homes to life every day. Please share with me, how was HomeWorks started?
My wife and I started years ago when we met and after we met, and we decided that we were going to flip a house. And we did. We found a house over here in Palmacia. We worked on it for about 3 months and we sold it in about 10 days. And it was a very profitable venture for us. And from there we went from the 1 to 2 at a time to 3 at a time. And little by little, the company itself started to grow as we grew in experience.
What do you see as the future for HomeWorks? What's the vision?
We decided early that we were never going to build the same home twice. Since that time, we have probably built 40 plus homes on the island, have probably remodeled another 40 homes on the island. But every new home we ever built has never been there before. Everyone was different. Everyone was new, from Mediterranean to modern to everywhere. And it's something that we have continued to do, we will continue to do. And it's been a great pleasure for us, although it's a lot more difficult to build a new home from scratch every time, as opposed to having a recipe for one home that you can build over and over again. We wanted to leave a mark, if you will. We wanted to leave something behind that we felt that our grandkids could, be proud of. As they got older, they could say, well, you know what, our grandparents built that. And one thing about HomeWorks is that you could never say that was a HomeWorks house because you'd seen that one model over and over again. It was always different. So the 40 homes that we have on this island right now, every one of them are completely different, including this home right here.
Ybor City is a historic neighborhood with a rich cultural heritage, known for its vibrant nightlife, Cuban influence. It's a place where entrepreneurs, artists, and dreamers come together and create a blend of tradition and innovation. Garrett Greco, a fifth-generation Tampanian, he is a host of the TBD podcast, where he interviews some of the most prominent people in our community that are shaping the future of our region. Please share with me your personal connection to Ybor City and how it informs the work that you do today.
Well, my family came to this city in this country in the late 1800s from Sicily, as many other families came from that same area. And when they arrived here, they started little businesses. They had a little hardware store on the corner of 8th Avenue and 15th Street in Ybor City, and they had a couple service stations around town. And many other families had their own little businesses, and so they formed their own community here. Over 100 years later, many generations later, here I am. And so that fabric of that community and those relationships are still here today. Ybor City has always been a very dynamic place. That area was really broken down. And now there's a sort of resurgence. In the last 30 or 40 years, it's been exclusively as really an entertainment district, mostly. Mm-hmm. Now what you're seeing is life is being injected back into the area. So you're starting to see different restaurants and different cafes and residents living there now too, and a lot more of that. Yeah. And so you're seeing more of a diversity of things to do. So really Ybor is being built back into what once made it great, which was just this ultra diverse area, this neighborhood where you could accomplish anything within a little 1 mile radius.
From Davis Island to Ybor City, the American dream is alive and well in Tampa Bay. Stay tuned for more stories of inspiration and achievement as we continue to explore the diverse and thriving communities that continue to make us the #1 place to live, work, and play in the United States. Until next time, I'm your host, Salika Kerr.